Good morning everybody, it's me Spencer Lee back with another video, and today we possibly capture the best sunrise that we have ever seen. Once again we are having technical issues with the microphone, but this sunrise was too good not to make a vlog out of, so I'm going to try my best to walk you guys through our process this morning. Initially, when we first got onto location, I noticed that the round one burn was already starting to happen, so I quickly ran over to the water's edge, set my tripod up right at the edge in a very precarious situation. We set up the A7 through the 16-35 to capture a nice wide shot of the bridge and some palm tree reflections. The legend himself, Justin DK Photo, decided to crawl out of bed and join us on this beautiful sunrise, and within a matter of minutes we already had 4 time lapses going at the same time. Now our main composition for this morning featured the A7R3 with the 12-24 G Master zoomed all the way out at 12mm to try and capture as much of the sky as possible. We had the palm tree reflections on the left side and used basically just the rest of the frame to fill it with as much sky and as much reflection of that sky in the water as possible. Holy smokes, iPhone video does not do it justice. Now the conditions that we got this morning were absolutely insane. We had very little to none low or medium clouds to block out the sun. We did have a bunch of high clouds that were thin enough that you could actually see the neighbor islands out in the distance. But the high clouds were perfect enough texture that they were able to catch the glow from the rising sun. Now, as soon as the darker round one of the burn ended, I started to prep the drone in hopes that round 2 would be much better and much more vibrant. So I set up the drone, updated the IMU, and right as the second round of color started to come out, threw the drone up in the air and began to take our 5th time lapse for this morning. Now let's do a quick little time-lapse check. Let's see how many time lapses Justin and I brought on this insane sunrise this morning. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back there, and 7 in the air. So we definitely had more than 5 time lapses this morning. Oh, baby. Oh, she go hard. Look at that. Now, I've seen many sunrises throughout the years, and this one definitely ranks up pretty high up there. Arguably the best sunrise that I've ever seen in my entire life. But let me stop talking about it and let me just show you guys what made it so good. Please enjoy this B-roll and the footage and the time lapses from this incredible, incredible morning. and the drone wants to die pretty soon. It's gonna initiate the return to home sequence in about like a minute. I'm gonna cancel it and then wait till it gets to the auto landing function and then just fly it back in, because it's literally right there. You can see it flying just above our heads. But right now it looks so good. I can't even see myself landing it right now. We're about 230 shots in. It's a solid 4-second time lapse, but I would like to have a little more, or at least time lapse until the sky kind of fizzles out a little bit. Right now it's just nuts happening right now. Yeah, there's the return to home message, just canceled it. Woo! 18% battery. And this is why we always charge our drones, friends. Charge your drones. But holy camole. Crazy sunrise kind of action.
Jesus Christ.
So, did your rating come true?
Yeah, it's definitely a 1.
Definitely a 1 out of 1.
Yeah, 1 out of...
Or maybe a 2 out of 1.
I think a 2 out of 1.
Oh boy. Alright, just a little longer before it initiates that auto landing sequence. Run out to the ocean to grab it, maybe. It's starting to fizzle out, right? As long as I can recover the SD card. Whew. Just able to land with just a little bit of battery left. That is how. And now my gimbal is crazy. But the good thing about having a drone is that you can record video even if it is dead. So we're going to use this as a gimbal, record some B-roll. Hey buddies, hey, over here. Do you mind swimming all the way over there so I can get some nice shots of you guys in the sunrise? That'd be cool. No?
Fuck you.
You're just gonna ruin my reflection? That's nice of you. Oh. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to look back at any memorable sunrises from this year, 2021, and I can't really think of any. This is probably the best one that we've got so far. Oof. Still remains clean. Obviously we're gonna have us running around on the right side of the frame, but I think that's fine. I think it's worth it. 800 photos. Pretty good. Pretty good. Nice and juicy. Blinded by the lights.
F-16. 1, 2, 3. 5-star. 5-point star.
Got 10 blades in there.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's my eyelashes. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, if you squint really hard enough. Get it pooping. Wow, if that wasn't the sunrise of the year, I was probably sleeping or off island or something, because that was one definitely for the ages. Not only was there a lot of color both during round 1 and round 2 of the burn, but there was also very, very nice color and cloud textures after the sunrise as well. So, usually when these high clouds roll around, we get them around not just for a single sunrise or a single sunset. So chances are that if you go out around the same time as a burner, you're also going to get a high likelihood of another burner. So that's what we did. We headed back to the same location for sunset, and surprise, surprise, we got another good one. So for our first composition for the sunset, we had the A7R3 with the 16-35 set up at this classic shot of the palm trees and the reflections. We put on a 3-stop ND filter on just to kind of reduce the motion on the water to really try and smooth it out to give us a nice clean reflection. We would take that ND filter off later, but essentially the composition looked a little something like this. We set up the palm trees with the tallest palm tree in the frame right in the middle, and then the palm trees would taper off towards the edges of the frame. After we had that first time lapse set up, we walked over a little bit to the left and essentially shot a very similar composition, but with everything reversed. Instead of the tallest section of palm trees in the middle, we had 2 taller sections of palm trees on the sides, and the shortest section of palm trees right in the middle, so it kind of is like the reverse composition of what we shot earlier. The sky began to light up, I prepped the drone to do another hyperlapse, and somehow, magically, my microphone came back to life. Fly this up and away. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, we got the drone up in the air, and we're just gonna do a quick little flight just past the island, so we get maybe the islands and there's a little inlet over there in the frame, so let's just film the flight out. So you can see there's a back burner already too. Holy smokes. So we're flying right by the islands, and we're just flying back in a straight line, and we just really want to try and capture all of that stuff in the foreground. Hopefully it ends somewhere around here. So I think the things that is cutting my hyperlapses short is not only the crappy battery life on these old Mavics, but also the fact that I'm starting it very close to me and flying it kind of far away. So the drone still calculates that it needs energy to fly back. So I am going to have to start far away, so that should be good. We're chopping out a little bit on the quality here. We'll fly it a little bit back a little further. Oh my goodness, that looks awesome. Quick video to kind of simulate what we're gonna get. We're gonna angle the camera high up because we don't want to capture all of this epic sky. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to we lost image transmission. We're gonna go hyperlapse, course lock. Okay, this sky looks epic. Holy moly, that looks awesome. little bit of that side. Oh, do we make a 180 already at 500 shots? I think so. Or we change it up just a little bit. So this thing is gonna blow by fast, and that's my quick 180 degree composition that I just bailed on because, yeah, like this whole other left side of the frame unfortunately is not catching a whole lot of the color. So we're just kind of adjusting the time lapse accordingly. The color was kicking off everywhere, even behind us. Let's do a quick little time-lapse count. We got the hyperlapse, we got the crop sensor doing a telephoto time-lapse, we got a wide-angle time-lapse, and then a second wide-angle time-lapse. So 4 time-lapses all by ourselves. If only Justin could join us, we could have made it 7 like we had this morning. Lens. Oh boy. Man, we were so blessed with this beautiful sunset, and have it be on the same day as the sunrise of the year. It definitely made everything that much more special. It just is a testament to kind of show you guys the importance of knowing and understanding the weather conditions in your local area. If you notice that the high clouds are coming around, you better get your butt out for sunrise and sunset to capture these beautiful moments. Pay close attention to the sky in this final clip, as you can see the colors start to fade out gradually throughout the clip. But anyways, that's going to about do it for this video. I guess moral of the story is that landscape photography is so much dependent on the light and the conditions that you get. So when you see conditions for your particular photograph that you envision in your mind, make sure you get out there and maximize the time that you have out in nature during the specific conditions that you want. In this case, we were looking for light winds so we could get nice clean reflections as well as a good amount of high clouds in the sky, and that's exactly what we got. And we were able to get both possibly the sunrise and the sunset of the year all in one day. So that was absolutely fantastic. If you like this video, hit the like button, comment below, and subscribe if you aren't already. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.